ready to learn Wing Chun? Hold up. Nah. You are not ready. Some things that you need to learn before you get here. So stop what you're doing. I'm gonna catch you on the flip side and I'm gonna break it down for you. So you think you're ready to learn Wing Chun, huh? Not so fast. See, Wing Chun is about refinement. That means going beyond the basic skills. You just can't go straight to college. You gotta go to preschool, grade school, junior high, high school, before you can get to college. Same thing with Wing Chun. People think they can just run straight to Wing Chun and get into it, and they wonder why they have problems learning it. So let's get to it. So knowing what I know now, this is what I would do. This is what I suggest to you. Learning martial arts. I started when I was a child. So I done seen it from every which way. I done looked at every style, karate, jiu-jitsu, judo, boxing, sabati, you name it, I done looked at it. By the way, my name is James. I'm a Wing Chun Sifu. I teach modern combat. I teach my students how to utilize Wing Chun and to be able to apply it to streets and modern combat. A question that I hear a lot from people and from my friends is, well, where do I start? How do I learn? So this is what I suggest that you do. First of all, you start learning to box. Learn how to wrestle. Learn how to kick. Learn how to combine it and learn how to kickbox. Those are the first three things that you should learn. So let me break down each one and what they bring to the table concerning how it applies to Wing Chun. So let's start with boxing. Boxing is going to teach you how to take a punch. It's going to teach you how to move with your hands and feet. See, in Wing Chun, one of the principles is the hands and feet, they move together. So when your hands are moving, your feet are moving. A lot of times I experience with my students, they spend so much time trying to learn the hand technique that they can't move their feet. So you spending time learning to move your hands, but in a fight, there's a lot of movement. Hands and feet are moving. So you don't want to be the person that's standing there using their hand and you get pushed over and whoop, down you go. You also learn how to take a punch. Boxing teaches you how to be very evasive with your footwork. All the things you need to add to your Wing Chun. So that's boxing. Speaking about boxing, you want to be ambidextrous with your Wing Chun. So you want to be even-handed, even-footed. When you start boxing, don't just start with your strong hand. Learn to use both sides. So don't start with this one-sided approach. Learn to start this way. Learn to go either way, because the best athletes were ambidextrous. They can go either way, so you couldn't guard them. So like basketball, if you could dribble with both hands and go either way, or shoot with your left and your right hand, you're kind of unguardable and unstoppable. Now the next thing that you should learn how to wrestle. See, what wrestling do for you, you get comfortable grappling with people. You learn how to sprawl if someone's trying to attack your legs. You know how to do duck unders to get to the rear. You learn how to sit through if someone try to take you down. So you get comfortable dealing with a person, tussling with a person, That way when you get in a fight and someone tries to take you down with your Wing Chun, you're used to that. You're used to grappling, tussling, and being up close with somebody. Now the next thing you should learn is to go learn karate. Karate gonna teach you how to punch right, how to kick right, how to generate power. But don't get lost in karate, because karate gonna keep you being rigid in your techniques. Because if you're trying to learn Wing Chun, you want to learn the external and the internal, meaning the hard side and the soft side, because that's the way it was meant to be. So now when you put this together, so you should be at the point of being like an MMA, mixed martial artist, where you can punch, you can kick, you can grapple, you can do jujitsu. So by the time, if a student came like that to me, and he was already had those attributes, it would be easy for me to teach him Wing Chun, because he's done all the hard work. He's got the athleticism. He know how to punch, he know how to kick. So I don't have to start from the beginning. So I put this together because a lot of people want to learn Wing Chun, and they want to learn the right way. Like I said, I spent a lifetime learning martial arts, Kung Fu, Chinese, internal martial arts. So I'm trying to make the road easy for you and give you a path to go on, so you don't spend a lot of time learning things the wrong way. I'm gonna give you a smooth road to get there. So you don't want to be one of those guys who get old and then you got the skills, but now you're so old that you can't demonstrate them. And then a lot of the young people, young Sifus, perhaps 40 and under, they haven't developed the skills to get to the internal, to show you what it looks like. So me, I'm in my prime. I'm 50, but I still move and young, and I'm not one of them fat guys who's trying to tell you something, but they can't move and show you how it's actually done. So right now in my time, I'm gonna give it to you. So when you come to my channel, everything I'm telling you, I'm giving you gold nuggets. I'm not wasting your time. I'm trying to make sure that the next generation of martial artists or people trying to learn Chinese Kung Fu, you know where to go, what to do, and what to seek out, so you can excel and you can take your Kung Fu into your old age and not have to be dueling and fighting with these young Thundercats. You just go get them with skill. And they be like, man, that old cat, he kind of knows something. Yes, exactly. We know something. Time out. I gotta jump in the middle of this video because I didn't talk about attributes. So the attributes are what goes along with your skills. Because you could have all the skills in the world, but if you got slow feet, telegraphic, then all them skills is useless. You gotta be able to have quick movements. So the attributes that will make you stronger, so kettlebell. So any grown man, 24 kilograms is 52 pounds. Any man, I don't care how small you are, it's only 50 pounds. To get a regular job, you gotta be able to carry 50 pounds. So the kettlebell is gonna give you resilience, it's gonna get your grip strength up, that's gonna go along with the wrestling, so when you're pulling and grabbing, and with that, in the beginning, with that kettlebell banging against you, by the time you take a kick or a punch, it's gonna feel like nothing, because like, I'm used to that. I got this big chunk of iron that's banging on me. I played cornerback in high school. I didn't play much because I was injured. But during the training, what you learn is to have quick feet. A cornerback gotta be able to sprint backwards and take off in any direction. You had to have quick feet as a cornerback. even soccer. So even soccer teaches you how to move and have quick feet and no. So you gotta have this, and how it relates to fighting. It's like when he throw a punch, you gotta be all over the place. You gotta move as if there's many different opponents that you gotta pay attention to. Gotta know how to move. So that's the attributes. You must have attributes. So I'm talking to you. I noticed that most of my people who watch my channel, 40, 50, 60, you need to come outside, get away from that computer, and take it back to what it used to be, in the grass. Outside. Realism. For my older crowd that watch my channel, take it back outside. This is where you start, right here in the grass. Start with the basics. Start bear crawling. Because it's all about your joints and not your muscles that you want to warm up. See, the point about your joints, we spend a lifetime working our joints in one angle. So say like the bench press, that's only one angle. Your joints move in 360-degree angles, so you got to be able to work your joints in all angles. So a quick way to do that is start bear crawling. It's an easy warm up. You can make it as tough as you want to by going lower. So start by bear crawling, crab walks. That way you learn to warm up your whole body, and I promise you will feel energized after even a minute of just bear crawling, crab walks, doing the things that you did as a kid. And eventually it turned into transitions, how to move. And that's all you need to start with from the beginning. But then as you progress, you start doing more full body workouts. Learn to do burpees. A full burpee. So I got a routine for those that want to get back in shape, and I call this routine the burner. So what I do, I take all the heavy compound calisthenics, burpees, mountain climbers, kick throughs, squats, one-legged squats, and I put them all together in a rotation. And it could be an unlimited rotation. You could do 5 burpees, mountain climbers. I'm gonna demonstrate in a second, but what I'm trying to get you to understand is when you do a burpee in the beginning and you're not in shape, your muscles burn out quicker than your heart do. So you don't get the opportunity to boost yourself up to get in shape. So how you get around that, this is what I call a burner. So I'll do the compound exercises and I'll mix them in random order to bypass the fact that my muscles are getting tired before my heart gets tired. So just to give you an example of what that looks like, you can start off in any random order. Just go. And that's one set. Usually when you do this, You be so burnt out in that one set that you gotta lay out and catch your breath. So my heart is tired, I'm out of wind, but my muscles aren't burnt out because I spread the energy around through my whole body. So that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. So that's one set. How many sets can you do? How much fight do you have in you? You're trying to do 10 rounds of that. What I notice is that I get in shape so fast when I do that it's amazing. So if I gave you insights like this video, share it with someone that's trying to learn Wing Chun. For more insights and lessons, keep watching, because I got a lot more for you. I could talk about this infinitely because this is my obsession. So I want you to learn. And for those in the LA area looking to excel in hand-to-hand combat, you want to learn how to master your hands and master your skills, there's a link in the description and you can talk to me one-on-one and let me see how I can help you. And until then, fellas, I'm gonna catch you on the next one.